Gihapon eh. and my fellow members of the committee, to our back DPWH, to the back secretariat, and to the committee staff, to our observers, representatives and viewers online, appreciation and good morning to all of us. Today, we will have a pre-bid conference of 7 supports projects, namely construction of Jubasan Bridge, Barangay Jubasan, Inopacan, Leyte, construction of Mahabay Bridge, Mahaplag, Leyte, construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Tejero, Hilongos, Leyte, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Bito, Abuyog, Leyte, construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Barayong, Abuyog, Leyte, construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Anahawan, Bato, Leyte, and construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Binulho, Javier, Leyte. But before we proceed, let us first determine if the committee is in quorum. So, Mr. Back Secretary, kindly help the roll call.
Good morning, Mr. Chair,
Good
the
morning.
committee,
Morning.
the technical working group, and everyone else present this morning. As a matter of procedure, please respond with present and raise your hand once your name is called to acknowledge your attendance and determine if a quorum is established. For the Bids and Awards Committee, we have the chairperson, Engineer Delphine L.O. Jr. Present. The vice chairperson, Engineer Junsitsi Sabilin. Present. Regular member, Mr. Mark Luis B. Sanquilo. Present. And provisional members, Engineer Rene Enian. Present. And Engineer Abilina D. Molapola.
Present.
For the technical working group, we have the head, Engineer Ryan J. Pidola. Present. The assistant head, Engineer Jeffrey F. Fretana. Present. Members, Engineer Karen Joy G. Ramos. Engineer Song John C. Catolico.
Present.
And Mrs. Elda G. Medina.
Present.
For the secretariat, yours truly, Engineer Emmanuel Marisacro. Backset member for Civil Works, Engineer Noel A. Cornetes.
Present.
And the procurement staff, Engineer Azilian Becerra,
Present.
Mrs. Remedios Biginguni, Ms. Maria Tulubian A. Loreto, and Mr. Mark Antonio Berilla.
Present.
So, Mr. Chair, for this pre-bidding conference, 5 out of 7 members of the committee are present, hence the quorum is established. And Mr. Chair, the proceeding is being live streamed in our official YouTube channel, and we have a video recording for backup purposes. Also, the observers were duly notified in writing but not attended physically. That's all, Mr. Chair.
So, thank you, Mr. Back Secretary. So, please kindly enumerate the agenda for today's proceedings.
For this pre-bidding conference, Mr. Chair, there are 4 agendas. First, the brief presentation or explanation by the BAC of the basic contract data, the requirements of the bidding, documents to be submitted by the bidders, and criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed bid evaluation, post-qualification, and reward. Agenda 2, questions or comments from the prospective bidders and replies from the BAC if there are any. Agenda 3, other matters. And Agenda 4, summary of proceedings, including any supplemental bid quality to be issued. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay. The purpose of this pre-bid conference is to clarify and address the biggest questions on the technical and financial components of the project, that the bidders fully understand the procuring entities requirements, that the bidders know the changes and amendments to the bidding documents. Reminder to those prospective bidders watching the live stream broadcast, any statement made in the pre-bid conference does not modify the terms of the bidding documents unless such statement is specifically identified in writing as an official addendum to a bid supplemental bulletin. Also, the pre-bid conference is an opportunity for our prospective bidders to request clarifications about the bidding documents. However, such requests will be found out in writing, and the BAC will respond in writing to the issuance and posting the bid supplemental bulletins including the following websites: www.fields.gov.ph and www.dpwh.gov.ph. So this 7 several project is to be discussed and checked and verified by our Chief Planning and Design Security. So let's go to the first one. Construction, Jubasan Bridge, Barangay Jubasan, Inopacan, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG 0050, located at Barangay Jubasan, Inopacan, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 24,749,612 pesos and 82 centavos, with contract duration of 224 calendar days. So the strategic planning design can be reviewed and check the title of the project.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Good morning.
For the first project, the title here based on the and also in the approved HGAB construction of Jubasan Bridge, Word Barangay Jubasan, Inopacan, Leyte. The amount is 25 million based on the AIP. And here the ABC is 24,749,612.82. With contract duration is 224 calendar days. The title is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Chief Planning Session. So my fellow members of the committee, any suggestions, questions, queries with regards to this comprehensive project? So far as none, so back to the committee, it is of the Commission. Okay, so far as none, thank you, Mr. Chief Planning Session. So let's go to the second one, the construction of Mahabay Bridge, Poblacion, Mahaplag, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG 0051, located at Poblacion, Mahaplag, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 24,749,898 pesos and 24 centavos, with a contract duration of 224 calendar days. So you will start now, Mr. Chief Planning and Design.
So for the second project with contract ID 25ID0051 based on the EIP of 2025, it has an ID of project ID of P00935343 DS with the title Construction of Mahabay Bridge, Poblacion, Mahaplag, Leyte, with the amount of 25 million. So in ABC is 24,749,898.24, calendar days of 224. So the title for this project is comparing to the ITB and it is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chief Planning and Execution for the correct title, contract ID, the approved budget for the contract and the contract duration. So to my fellow members of the committee, any suggestions, questions?
None so far.
None, so to the back, DPWH, any supplemental technology to be issued?
None.
So far, none, thank you. So let's go to the third one. Construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Tejero, Hilongos, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG 0052, located at Barangay Tejero, Hilongos, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 2,969,919 pesos and 60 centavos, with a contract duration of 120 calendar days. So, Mr. Chief Planning, can we start?
For the third project with contract ID 25IG0052, it is included in the FY 2025 EIP based on net with project ID P00937015PS. And also it is included in our approved DEA, Republic Act 12/116, with the title Construction, close open parenthesis, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Ward, Tejero, Hilongos, Leyte. Allocation 3 million. With EPC also 2969919.6, 120 calendar days. Title is correct, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, the Chief Planning Transition for the main contract ID, location, scope work, full budget for the contract duration of the said project. So any comments from my fellow members of the committee?
None, Mr.
So
Chair.
what's not, what about PWG? Any supplemental been put into the issue?
None, Mr. Chair.
So far as not, it's going to the fourth one. The construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Bito, Abuyog, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG 0053, located at Barangay Bito, Abuyog, Leyte, with a full budget for the contract of 4,949,936 pesos and 96 centavos. The contract duration of 90 calendar days. So, Mr. Chief Planning and Design, kindly start.
For the fourth project with the contract ID 85IG0053, based on the AIP on net within May 5, this was requested for Irata from with the ID of P00936995PS, with the title of multi-purpose building construction, multi-purpose building Barangay Magatubang, Abuyog, Leyte, to be changed to Barangay Bito as per request of Irata. However, based on the release of HGAB and to the approved GA, it is indicated that it was accepted and been changed to with the title of construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Bito, Abuyog, Leyte, with the amount of 2 million. 5 million, sorry, 5 million. And ABC is 4,949,936.96 calendar days of 9 days. So based on the ITB, Mr. Chair, the title is correct and it is included also in the appropriate.
Okay, thank you, to Chief Planning, for the checking and verifying the name of contract, contract ID number, location, approved budget for the contract, and the contract duration. So, to my fellow members of the committee, any suggestions or queries with regards to this discussed contract?
None so far.
So far, none, so the back PWG, any supplemental big body to be issued?
None, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so far, none. Let's go to the fifth one. The construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Barayong, Abuyog, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG 0054, located at Barangay Barayong, Abuyog, Leyte, with a full budget for the contract of 1,979,983 pesos and 40 centavos, with a contract duration of 60 calendar days. So you will start now with the Chief Planning and Design.
For the fifth project with contract ID 25IG0054, it is included in our EIP based on that with project ID P00937014BS. And based on the GAA, the project is also included with the title of construction, close open parenthesis, completion of multi-dash purpose building, comma, Barangay, Barayong, comma, Abuyog, comma, Leyte, with the amount of 2 million. And the ABC is 1,979,983.4 with calendar days of 68. The title is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chief Planning, for checking and verifying the name of the contract ID number, location, company for the contract, and contract duration. So any additions, questions from the fellow members of the committee? None. So about PWG, any supplemental bill committee to the issue? None, Mr. So far as none, let's go to the sixth one. The construction, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Anahawan, Bato, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG0055, located at Barangay Anahawan, Bato, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 2,969,942 pesos and 16 centavos, with a contract duration of 95 calendar days. So, Mr. Chief Planning, and start the details of this contract.
For the sixth project with ID 25 IG0055, this is also included in our net and on the approved GA for year 2025. With project ID P00937101 BS. And with regards to the title, it is construction, close open parenthesis, completion of multi-dash purpose building, comma, Barangay Anahawan, comma, Bato, comma, Leyte, with the amount of 3 million. And the ABC is 2,969,942.7 million. With calendar days 95. The title and the amount is corrected.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chief Planning, for checking and verifying the name of the contract, the contract ID number, the location, the full budget for the contract, and the contract duration. So any additions, comments from our fellow members of the committee? So what we will read in this supplemental bill bulletin creation. So far as none, let's go to the seventh and last contract. The construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Binulho, Javier, Leyte, with contract ID number 25IG0056, located at Barangay Binulho, Javier, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 2,969,985 pesos and 2 centavos with a contract duration of 76 calendar days. So, Mr. Chief Planning, you start now with the details of the project.
For the last project, number 7, with contract ID 25IG0056. Based on the list of AIP, NET, and GEA for the year 2025, it is included with the title of construction, close open parenthesis, completion of multi-dash purpose building, comma, Barangay Binulho, comma, Javier, comma, Leyte, with appropriation of 3 million. ABC 2,969,985.02, contract duration of 76 calendar days. Everything is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chief Planning, for the checking and verifying the name of contract, contract ID number, location, and approval for the contract and the contract duration. So, any questions, additions with regards to the said Cobra. My fellow members of the committee.
None so
Yeah.
far.
What about PWG? So far as none. So Engineer Mike J. Binulho, will we discuss the requirements of bidding documents were submitted by the bidders and criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed bid evaluation of bids, and post qualification and award. So we will start now, Engineer Binulho.
Morning once again.
Good morning.
The contents of the first below the typical component. First requirement is that 12 years registration certificate of membership, which must be in accordance with Section 8.5 of the revised IRR 2016. The next requirement is the pickup license. For this procurement, pickup license, at least small bill contractors who wish to participate in this procurement. Another requirement is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Non-disclosure or of ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, and signing with the contract to be bid, shall be a ground for disqualification. Another requirement is the statement of SLCC. Bidders must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and must be at least 50% at the ABC. The next requirement is the computation of net financial contracting capacity and must be equal to the approved budget for the contract, the ABC. Another requirement is the bid security. The bid and bid security shall be valid until 120 calendar days. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable bid security shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. The next requirements of the procurement of groups is the project requirements, which shall include the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Second, the list of contractors, key personnel. For this requirement, only accredited project engineers may be assigned to DPWH projects. Bidders are not required to submit as part of their technical component under project requirements a DPWH certificate of accreditation or proof of DPWH accreditation of their elected project engineers as per DEO number 148 series of 2024. And the list of contractors major equipment units and the list of contractors minimum material testing equipment which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as space. And finally, the last requirement under typical component is the omnibus sworn statement. Bidders must use or adopt the latest form of the omnibus sworn statement issued by the GPPB. For the second and below, the financial component, this includes the bid form, bid prices and the bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used coming up with the bid. And fifth, the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Engineer Binulho. So, Mr. Back Secretary, considering that there are no prospective bidders in person, how will the bidders raise their stated concerns and clarifications?
They may raise their concerns or clarifications, Mr. Chair, in writing and send it to the official email address as provided in the invitation to bid at least 10 calendar days before the scheduled deadline for the submission of this. And BAC will respond. If they deem it meritorious, at least 7 days before the deadline for the submission of this. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Back Secretary. So, to the committee, are there any questions? We discussed just pre-bid conference that is starting for today.
None, Mr. Chair.
So none. So PWG, again, any Any visible to be issued? So for the back secretary and secretariat, Javier, announcement to be made.
Just a reminder, Mr. Chair, dispatch and procurement will be opened on January 28th. And next week, we have an opening of bids on January 22. And we also posted the supplemental bulletins for projects 24 IG 0138, if I'm not mistaken. The maintenance projects will be posted in the necessary supplemental. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Secretary. So for clarifications, many part of the bidding documents and following the application of the writing exhibit to the back and the procuring utility concern at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission of receipt of bids. The back shall respond to the said request, issuing a bid bulletin to be signed by the back chairperson to be made available to all those who have properly secured the bidding documents at least 7 calendar days before the deadline for the submission of receipt of bids. So further, any questions, additions to this bidding conference? So far as none, any motion to close?
I move to close the split bidding conference.
So this bidding conference now is adjourned, and again, good morning.